this time on Hobby Journeys, we're unboxing the Armageddon box.
Hello, welcome to Hobby Journeys.
I'm Matthew and it's my dad.
That is absolutely correct. So, we didn't have a video to put out for May. Good reason for that. There was literally nothing released. And I kept looking every week to see what was going to get released or revealed or whatever. And it was basically nothing. I mean, there was, well, technically speaking, there was one quite big release, the pre-order, which is the Armageddon box. But we'd sort of done that already. Twice. So I think we slotted that into the previous video. So what we did is not do that. But you might notice from what's in the foreground, it's actually come. My Armageddon box. I literally picked it up from the place where UPS delivered it from about an hour ago. So here we go. And what we're going to do is a little unboxing video. And we will be back to normal for the reveals for June, if there are any, because it's still a little bit light, if I'm honest. I mean, there's not a lot going on right now.
They're going to sleep, aren't they?
They are. There's usually some big reveals that do come up following the new edition box. So what you get is some multi-part kits, usually themed around, so we'll probably get some Ork ones and we'll get some Space Marine ones. But right at this moment, we've seen absolutely nothing. But I do have a lovely box, so we're going to do a little bit of an unboxing. And I do have some plans for some other videos we're going to see in the next month or so. So we will have some more content. Anyway, shall we get this box open? Because I've had this for like an hour or two now.
I haven't even looked at it.
Literally, I did lift the lid off and go, whoa, plastic, and that was it. And we've got a lot of content we need to look at here. Do you want to help me take the lid off, Matthew? Should we take a side each?
The honours.
Here we go.
Okay. What's it doing? I have to get it from the bottom.
Give it here. We need strength.
Oh, it wasn't strength. It was stuck.
Or deafness. Do you want to show us some of this plastic that we've just had revealed?
The plastic.
So there we go.
Nobody can see much or anything.
Oh, they can. That's all the plastic. Look at all the plastic.
Yeah, the plastic.
So I think it's fair to say this box does have a good quantity of plastic in it.
What else is it going to have in it?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we've got all the bases. This is literally the least interesting part of this box. We have lots of plastic. Let's start at the top. So we've got bits of the war track. This is the war track. There we go. Yeah, war track. Yeah. Good. I mean, what I'm going to sort of point out is where we have lots of options and things like that. This is all push fit, so we should say this box is all push fit, which means that... So push fit basically means you could do it without... I mean, I'd recommend using glue, to be honest. But it makes it... Usually what you find is it comes in less parts than one of the multi-part kits, typically. So... you know, you look at these, there's not quite as many small fiddly bits to assemble. You're putting together them in a few parts rather than lots and lots of parts. And you can push them in, so you have these little holes, probably easy to see on this side. So you have little holes in the back of all the things, so you can sort of push, basically, I mean, it's what it sounds like. You push them together, you know, you just can push them together. I mean, I recommend you do use glue, to be honest, but, you know, here we are. Anyway, so that's the war track. Not a lot to say about that. There doesn't look like there's many spare parts. I'm going to try and give an idea of what we've got in terms of the builds of these. I mean, most people watching this are going to be quite familiar with what a Warhammer kit looks like. Probably had a few of these editions as well in their time. But yeah, so that's the war track. Let's start with that. I'll put that in there. What do you reckon we got here, Matthew?
A flag, so maybe
this is the banner knob, I think he's called. We do have pictures of all these guys on the side of the box.
He's here.
Yeah, exactly. In fact, tell you what, shall we skip a bit further down the box to some of the other bits? Because what we'll probably have is a guide where I can sort of show you pictures of the things. So we've got transfers, big transfer sheet. There you go, on the Matthew cam. So the transfer sheet has got both Space Marines and Orks on it. So we've got a bit of both of those going on. Interesting choice of chapters they've given us transfers for. We've got Ultramarines, obviously. We've got Blood Angels. We've got Salamanders, fine. Crimson Fists, making a bit of a resurgence. That's a bit of a controversial...
Probably with an Iron Fist or whatever they're called.
No, Crimson Fist are the ones that are there. So basically, they are I think they're an Imperial Fist successor chapter. They wear a dark blue, but they've got one red hand. I can't remember why they've got one red hand though. I can't remember. Probably because they're called the Crimson Fist.
Yeah, Crimson's quite red, isn't it?
You know, if that's what they were called, it's probably a start. And they've got white scars on there. And then you've got the various.
No Space Wolves.
No Space Wolves. No Dark Angels, my boys.
No Dark Angels there. Oh no, it's Blood Angels.
These are all Blood Angels.
Yeah.
So you do find this with these sheets that come with the various kits. It's a bit of a random selection as to what they're going to include in terms of the transfers, but you know, anyway, I wonder if, because there's certain chapters who were famous for being part of the Armageddon campaigns, and I wonder if these are the ones who were. I don't know, to be honest. I mean, maybe. I mean, I'm speculating.
And the Space Wolves are definitely part of it.
This is all speculation here.
Because remember, we watched the
oh yes, that is right.
Thing, yeah,
that
so
is a
Space
thing.
Wolves were definitely.
Well, we've got the Blood Angels front and centre because we know that they are the box cover this time. We have the Ultramarines always.
We literally watched a video where it talked about the Space Wolves fighting the Grey Knight.
Anyway, that's that. Oh god, if we get thing off. Hang on.
Intermission.
Bear with me, please.
Let's film this
sad
attempt.
Oh god, I'm wrecking this lovely little box that will only get ruined anyway. Because you know, who looks after the box that the books came in? Oh.
Give it here.
Hang on, I've got it. I cheated.
Another one.
I cheated.
Cheating.
Right, so let's get Matthew Cam in on this. So we've got the books. Oh,
I not get to hold any of it.
Do you want to hold a book?
I didn't buy it.
Shall we swap? You take the book.
Andrew Cam.
Tell you what, we'll swap to Andrew Cam.
Yeah.
Do you want to show us the book? There we go.
Book. It's a book.
Right, do you want to just have a flick through it and show us a bit of the content and talk about what you're seeing?
The book. Oh, that's Armageddon.
Yeah, there's the Armageddon system.
Some troops.
Got some. Oh, look at some Marines. They're in the box. It's the thing from the box.
The thing from there.
The thing from there.
Holy
from
voice
there.
crack. Holy voice
There it is. There we go. Yeah. Always land speeder.
Chapters.
Spoilers. It's a bit of lore. So we've got a bit of lore. So what book's this called? This is the Operation Imperator. So I think this is just lore, really. Lore
You're looking at the book. I like the smell of the book.
Yeah.
Oh, Gazgul.
Gaz.
Oh, big fight. You get it right. Look there.
There we go.
Let's have a look.
There we go. So, I mean, this is basically, so we're getting one book in there, which is, it's about the size of a codex, I would say.
Oh,
so
they're
normal
showing
codex.
The Volcanotype.
I think it's just telling us all about Armageddon, all the factions involved. Some nice pictures of the various things that were in this box, by the looks of it. Because I can see lots of land speeders.
That's where the so you know how it's a new world of Armageddon. I think all the things on the thingy was because look, it's Crimson Fists. So.
Yeah.
Who invited him? Who invited, bro?
He's the librarian in the box.
I know, but why is he blue?
Because librarians are always blue.
Are they?
Yeah, always. He's a Blood Angels one, I think.
Oh yeah, because he wear the robe.
Yeah.
Oh, it's talking about the Emperor.
Yeah, Dark Millennium and that. I see this as a little bit of a homage to the second edition box where we had a separate codex. We had Codex Imperialis, which was like which was all the lore and stuff. Then a separate rule book and also a separate war gear book. I mean, I don't think we get that.
This is the map of the whole thing.
Oh, is that the whole thing?
Terror, no.
Yeah.
500 worlds.
So where's Armageddon in all this?
That's what I was going to ask. Which I find it. That's Cadia.
Oh yeah. The Eye of Terror, obviously over there.
That's why I was trying to look for one to look for Cadia.
Can't see Armageddon anywhere.
Not Cadia, Armageddon.
It's a nice map though. It's a nice map.
Armageddon, there it is.
There you go. Oh, so it's not
no, it's there.
Oh yeah.
There's the two Armageddons.
No, it's here. Look, that's just pointing there.
Oh yeah.
This looks fine in terms of lore.
It's literally.
I mean, every edition comes with an amount of lore, and it's always.
Thingy.
If anything I could say about it, it's fine.
There's a thing of Armageddon.
It's very good. So we go.
Nice book.
Do you want to take back the Matthew Cam?
Oh, back to the Matthew Cam.
Yeah, back to the Matthew Cam. So that's the book.
That took 5 minutes.
So we go.
5 minutes to look at a book.
So that's the book. Yeah, it's quite good. It's about the size of a normal codex. It's quite nice. Just lots of lore. Coffee table reading, I view these things as, it's always, it's very similar every time.
In the bathroom.
I do that as well. I put them in the bathroom and then just read them when I go to the toilet. Right, we've also got the assembly guide. So here we go, this is the assembly guide. how to build all the minis that are in the box. A lot of them.
Reading.
It's the size of a magazine to begin with.
Reading.
Isn't it?
Tons of reading.
Oh, it's not reading. It's how to build.
Looking then.
It's how. It's what you use. It's the manual.
Looking
this is the manual.
then.
Well, you're going to look at it, but you know.
Had to be posh.
Sort of. It's nice though. It is nice. There we go. Lots of how to build the miniatures and that.
It's got the fresh smell.
Well, there we go. We can refer to this as we look at the sprues. That's what I was really after.
We should have showed them this.
So there you
go.
go.
Can take a look.
So this is all the Space Marines in the box. There we go. So that's that. So we get the building guide. We also get rulebook.
Yeah.
So this is the core rules. I believe that you can download the core rules off of the internet these days. So
probably. So
you don't really need the rulebook. I like the idea of having the separate lore and rulebook. Because normally you get these big really. I mean, this is AOS.
Show it off.
But you look how chunky this thing is.
Show it off.
Compared to this, much more manageable in a game. You play for a game, you're not having to wield this big thing that's mainly lore that has your rules in like a small amount of the pages. Instead, you have the core rules. Are you okay, sir? Sir, yes, sir.
I'm trying to show them stuff. Because there's a whole point of the Matthew cam is I'm showing them stuff. But you got not giving me anything to show.
I mean, you give me orders, Matthew. It's fine. It's absolutely fine.
Who are they? Why are they?
They're the death company of the Blood Angels.
Yeah.
It's all Blood Angels have various different things going on.
Is there Tyranids in Armageddon?
I don't know.
Because look, it's Tyranids. I thought it was Orks.
Well, obviously it is, because, you know.
Orks.
Orks.
So why is the Tyranids?
Well, here you go, Matthew. Here's the lore book. Have a read. You know, feel free.
Do you want to do the video while I read? Yeah.
Yeah, feel free. Anyway, that's the rule book. That's your rules. Do you want to swap back to Matthew Cam?
Yeah. I just want to show that page because it's massive.
That's fair enough. Don't switch it off or anything. Then we've got a few bits and pieces. So we've got this, this is your data cards. So this is all of your data cards. So therefore, when you're playing the game, to make things a bit easier. It's Jelly. Get
Jelly.
There's the dog. There's the dog on. Here, give me you. Come on. Oh, we've got the doggy on Matthew Cam. We've got the doggy on Matthew Cam.
She was one of the Orks.
Did you want to be in the video, Jelly Bean? Did you want to be in the video?
So ugly, Jelly.
You've come for a little sniff in the puppy's room, haven't you? You've come to have a sniff in his room and see if he's left any food. I know your game.
I was clean.
I know your game.
She's off.
She's off. Right, anyway.
So that's definitely getting cut all out, isn't it?
So we've also, as well as data cards, we've got these cards, chapter approved cards. These will be for playing the game with. These will be missions and stuff like that, I think. Yes, lots of missions.
Get it on.
Hang on. You see, we know this because you get very similar in Kill Team, and that's what we're more familiar with now. But lots of missions, lots of things. Lots of things, all the things. There you go, lots of missions and stuff. The cards. Also, we've got Dominatus. Don't know what this is.
So many stuff.
This is more cards for playing the game. Don't know what these do.
Why don't Space Marines in Warhammer to get a free win? Why don't they just exterminate the planet?
I mean, they could do that, couldn't they? I mean, it would solve a lot more problems if they skipped to the end of the story and just exterminate rather than going to war, fighting the war, winning it, and going, oh, time to exterminate it because all these people on it have seen bad things and that. I don't know what those cards are for. More cards for playing the game, though. So that's all the bump that comes with it. That's your books and so on. We've also got, let's get into the meat of this, we have the plastic. We have lots of plastic. So that's your banner knob. He's a big fella.
What did you just call me?
I didn't call you anything. I said the name of the thing in the game. Also some Ork boys, a few Gretchen. I don't know if you get choices of heads in here. Probably not. You don't tend to with the push fit kits. I know that you do. So that's a few of the Ork boys and stuff. You do, however, definitely with... I've seen him here. Where is
Tons
he?
of plastic.
Lots of plastic. So,
he's like a Christmas. He's like a kid at Christmas, and I'm filming him on.
Here we go. Is the captain. We do get some choice of heads with this. So do you want to say
you'll probably get a choice for Space Marines, definitely.
So so we got this one with the Centurion helmet thing going on.
Oh, yeah.
We've got it. Yeah, so we've got the Centurion helmet. We've got the wreathed helmet. We've got a bear head.
The Centurion helmet also has a wreath.
Yes, it does. You're right. It does have a wreath as well. So you're getting the choice of heads with the captain to use. I am going to use none of those.
I'm obviously
I've done the choice. You got this fella. I don't know what that fella is. That's this one here. I think.
Is that him?
No, it's not him actually. I thought it was this guy. Why don't you show who we're pointing at? Yeah, I thought it might be that guy. It's not that guy.
I've got a camera now.
Yeah, I think he might be the Warboss. You know, that might be the Warboss.
That's.
No, he's not the Warboss. He's the he's the knob in charge of the boys.
Right, so who's the Warboss?
So I think this is the Warboss.
This is the Warboss.
So you got the Warboss.
Does
that look like him with a banner on his back?
Yes.
Yeah, that's him. That's the War. So the Warboss and the captain are one sprue.
His group is crazy.
Yeah.
He's got a massive hammer. Not hammer. Is that a hammer? Axe. He's got a sidekick guy that we saw in the trailer. Yeah. We've got then we got a doctor with his little Gretchen friend guy.
I don't like that Paintboy model. I should say this captain I think is a great model. Actually, it was the big selling point for me of this kit.
Switch this around, I can maybe show him. That's the captain.
Oh, I bet the captain's on this side.
No, he's here, I think.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, there's the captain. Let's get on the captain. There he is.
Focus.
That's the captain. I love that model. I think that was actually what sold me, because when I did the maths on this book, I was thinking, well, you can never go wrong with intercessors, so that's fine. But I'm not that bothered. I've got lots of intercessors, and they're fine. These aren't. I'm not really thinking these are much of an increase. I'm not bothered with librarian. The heavy intercessors, or the eradicators even.
That must be a big flag.
Fine, but I'm not that taken with them.
That flag must be like 15 feet tall.
You think, I do like the ancient, I like the captain, but I like the land speeder as well, so the land speeder is very good. But when I was looking at this, I was sort of trying to weigh up whether it was worth, for the things I wanted in the box, paying all that money. And actually what swung it for me was that you could basically pay off the box with like the land speeder, the eradicators, and the Vanguard, whatever they are, with those guys.
Veterans.
Yeah, Vanguard veterans. You sort of get to the point of paying the box, but it's the captain, that one. It's really the captain. And the ancients as well. I like the ancients.
We're wanting to get the separate release at some point.
They will, but not necessarily those specific models for quite a long time. You've got to remember this is going to be saving a considerable amount of the money.
I really don't like those helmets though.
No, well, I'm hoping you get a choice. We'll see when we come to that, kids. Anyway, that was the captain. Let's get into some more stuff. So we've got.
I bet you like half this.
This is the ancient.
I bet you half of this thing will be like my fingers getting in the way.
Probably. Well, don't get your fingers in the way.
Try not to.
Easy.
You've done as well.
So we've got the ancient. It's a good model, that. I do like that ancient. It's a very good model. I like a lot. I do like. There's one of the intercessors I like actually, which is the cap. I like the sergeant. That sergeant is a great model. I really like it.
Just what I feel like the people who really don't like intercessors, they've all kind of got similar poses.
So the original kit, I'm very bored with, and it's fine. I do like the fact we've got another kit of intercessors, which can give us a bit of variation. I like that is a thing. And they're doing something different with the models. You know what? I like it less. I think the sergeant is absolutely fine. A lot of these are just normal intercessor bodies, but you've got variations in all the different parts. What I like best about it? The bits of the normal intercessors. We've also got the Vanguard veterans, which I think were on the other side.
I always forget if it's Sternguard or it's Vanguard.
I think they're both sort of the same, but the idea is these guys are close combat, so you've got the jump packs
and then Sternguard.
And they've got combi bolters. So it's like heavy bolt, not a heavy bolter. It's a combination of a special weapon and the bolter.
Let me smell the book.
Smell the book. That's weird.
Fresh book smell.
What are you doing?
Fresh book smell.
I'm not seeing a lot of head variants, so
it's push on. So.
But you know what? I have about 1 million Space Marine heads. I'm actually not going to use any of these. I've got a load of Dark Angel. When I bought this box, I also ordered 2 Dark Angels.
Are you going to paint
kits.
these as Dark Angels?
Yeah, well, I always do Dark Angels now. That's my faction. So I've got nicely cowled heads for a lot of them. They're all going to have cowled heads. But yeah, we've got the jump packs. So that's jump packs. They'll be easy to put together. So when you do these with a normal model, they're an absolute nightmare because there's so many parts to make that one jump pack. Now, 2 parts, nice and easy. Nice and easy. So anyway, so there we go. So I do quite like the banner. Do you want to show the banner on the Matthew cam? So that's the banner. I quite like it. My only problem is the moulded. I don't necessarily want to theme my faction as fight on Armageddon. Well, I know that's the name of the box and that, but then that'll scrub off very easily. A little bit of a nail file on it.
Well, maybe this certain ancient just decided he wants to go to Armageddon.
I mean, maybe he fought there once and got awarded the banner, then went to fight wherever else he was fighting. Right. So it's got like orc heads on the banner. My existing army, because a lot of it came out of the Leviathan box, has got a lot of Tyranids on the bases. So it's sort of them mixing and matching. Who you're fighting?
How do you know they're not fighting whoever they want to fight?
I mean, true. We've got these are the heavy bolters for the Eradicators, and
yep, those are right.
They are fine.
Is there only 2 Eradicators?
3. So there's a sergeant, and then 2 guys. I mean, my main problem with this, they've got these moulded on what do you call it? Shoulder pads. I don't want a mold on shoulder pad. I want to put my own ones on. I've got a ton of Dark Angel shoulder pads, and that's what I want to be using. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world to clip off on these shoulder pads. I've done plenty of them in my time. With Leviathan and Indomitors, I had to do exactly the same thing. I can't remember what the name of the guy from the community, but he was posted on Twitter and said something like he told you exactly the best way to clip off the shoulder pad, which is basically just cut it in 3 cuts with a diagonal across each way and then across the top of it. I'd been filing away with a hobby knife, completely lacerating my thumb doing it, and and then he said this. I did post back to him on Twitter like, I wish I'd seen this post before I lacerated my thumb severely. I think I might have got a like out of him. Who knows? Probably a sympathy like.
You know who we haven't looked at yet?
Who's that?
The priest.
Oh yeah, the chaplain.
Chaplain.
There he is.
Paid any attention to
we haven't found the model yet.
He was in there, I think. So I saw his thingy.
Hang on.
On his thing. Look.
The Cruzius.
No, look at. Is that it?
Oh yeah, this is Cruzius. Yeah, there it is. There we are. Just get the Matthew cam on that. I'll try to see if there's any of his body. That could be his body there. Is that? Look. Yeah, with the chain. There he is.
Didn't they always have chains?
So there it is. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so that's him. Let's move on to the land speeder. Let's have a look at the land speeder. I'll tell you what, for a vehicle, that's going to be pretty lovely to put together because of that. There's, hardly any pieces to put on there.
Big pieces,
that's going to be nice to build because it'll be done in 20 minutes or something. My only issue is building the guys to sit in it because normally I would do a sub-assembly sort of job. So I'll be doing it with, assemble the guys and then put them in after painting. But they're sort of built largely into the build of the land speeder itself. So,
show off there.
Yeah, so if you look, you've got the legs here.
Oh, yeah.
So you've got the legs there, which are fitted into it. So I'm not quite sure how easy that's going to make it to build. But most of the rest of it's going to go together well easy.
You'll probably just have to stick it bit by bit.
Yeah, exactly. It's a nice model as well. I really like it. So it'll be a good model. Again, I'm going to be switching out the heads.
It'll be fun to paint because of how big the pieces are.
Yeah, so you come in with these heads here, which are slightly different to a normal. No, but I won't be using any of these heads really anyway because I'm going to be using.
I don't like that new type of helmet they use.
Again, I won't be using those helmets either. I've got some hooded helmets to use for those guys, which I'll be using.
I really like that type of helmet, but
the normal Primaris ones.
Yeah, but I really don't like that.
Well, that's the old Firstborn sort of helmet. I don't like. I mean, the old Firstborn helmets I used to really like. There's something quite elongated about these, and it might just be the fact by comparison with the Primaris.
They're trying to show that the Imperium is using whatever they can find, But what it seems like to me is they're trying to get all the old people like you to get nostalgia and pay money.
Oh, I think you might have hit the nail on the head here, Matthew. It's all about a bit of nostalgia.
But to people like me who
But you know what? It's not that much nostalgia. I mean, these only went away 10 years ago. I mean, it's not the end.
I was like 3.
You were 3. That is true. That's the thing. Who else? The land speeder. What else we got in here? Better press on.
We've barely looked at the Orks, have we?
Here we go. Here's a load of Ork boys, I think.
Had to speak, didn't I?
It's difficult to say whether there's actually any options here. I can't really tell. I'd have to count up heads.
There probably is.
And I'm not going to do that. So we've got Marines. I think these are your intercessors. So we have the different marks. So we've got things like this where you've got the body, which has the different body to your normal Primaris with the sort of old school body shape.
Yeah, again, they just seem like they're trying to get people like you to waste their money.
I mean, it's selling on nostalgia, and that's what that works really well. I do really like the
people like me who were 3 when this happened.
I do really like this guy, which is I just there's this chainsword. This guy here. This is the body here.
If you want me to show it.
Yeah, that's your body there. This is the guy. I think that's superb. I mean, one of the things that, since the original Intercessor kit came out, I mean, that Intercessor kit must be 2015, so that's like 11 years old now. It is still a great kit. But you could tell over that 11 years how much more dynamic. I mean, if you go back to the release of... that
was when they're still short, wasn't
it? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, if you go back to the release of 8th edition, where, where they first come... Was it later? Was it 2018 actually? It might be 2018 it came
out. What happened?
When they released the Primaris.
No, 2016 I think.
It was 2016, yeah, fine. It's about 10 years ago. So if you go back to that, the models were much less dynamic. You look at all these guys and they look like they're genuinely in a fight.
Because you said it was like 10 years ago, didn't you? So
yeah.
Just before Primaris, this was probably...
I think, they are better models than what we've seen, even with those Primaris models, which, again, was such a step up from some of the stuff we'd seen previously.
They were all short, and they all stood in, like, natural positions, didn't they?
Yeah, exactly. What we got here? Oh, we've got the Weirdboy. This is the Weirdboy.
I really like him.
Right, this model. Shall we spin round and see if he's on here somewhere?
He's there. He's here.
Is he here?
I was looking at him earlier.
There we go. That's the Weirdboy. So here he is. This is the kit. Yeah. I mean, I do embrace having... I mean, I'm not sure if this is all the parts.
He might have been...
I think it might be. Is this all the parts? We've got legs? Yeah, we've got legs.
Yeah.
Literally, this character guy here is 6 parts, including the head and the base.
And he gets his own thing.
So otherwise, 4 parts. We're talking about nice he's put together. Has to be, I really like this guy as well. I do like...
This is all this close squad.
I like these three main characters are very, very good.
I like him as well.
I don't like the Pain Boy. I quite like this guy. He's alright.
He just doesn't
I'll tell you what I like.
He seems...
I really like this knob.
I think he should have been swapped with him.
He's in charge of the Ork boys, but I think he's good. The Gretchen, not for me. Not for me.
Since you...
What else we got? Oh, we got these are the Vanguard or Guard. I'll stand corrected if I'm wrong about which one.
Why would you call them the Guard?
The Guard. These are the Guard. Yeah. Fine. Again, I don't like the moulded shoulder plaids. I will be having to chop some of those off.
Why don't we mix them together? Vanguard veterans.
Vanguard veterans. Oh, we like that. That's good. Well done.
So then you can't get mad at us.
So much easier.
Can't get mad at us.
So much easier. Vanguard veterans. Yeah, we like.
Can't
get mad at us. This is fine. It's fine. We like. But yeah, again. Putting these together will be so much easier. I do like. To be fair, the multi-part kits don't lose that much. Apart from the ability to be able to personalise them. Really like building these kits because they are so much easier to build. You'll have them put together in no time. But you do have the trade-off. You're not getting a lot of customisation and individualisation. So, there's that. You get these moulded shoulder pads. So you're going to have to chop that off if you want to use a moulded chapter-specific one. It's a thing. Librarian. I don't know why. I really don't know why. I don't get on with librarians. I have loads of librarian models, all on Sprue.
That's traitorous after what our librarian was like in...
Oh, no, you see. Yeah, but I don't count him as... So, I really like the librarian in the stealth one in the hooded cowl, like a ninja.
Yeah.
Really like that model, but...
Yeah, I don't really like that one that much, but...
Oh, this is the big...
So you can't just say you hate librarians.
No, well, I don't. I like that one, but the rest of them I don't get on with them. They're, Anyway, this is the big Ork vehicle. This is basically a big Gatling
We haven't
thing.
seen chunkers in ages, have we?
We haven't seen chunkers. Well, These guys are in Gravis armour, so these are chunkers. They're pretty chunky. These guys are pretty chunky. Not as chunky as your as the what are they called?
The ones from Leviathan.
Yeah.
The ones you love.
No, not from Leviathan, from Indomitus. The chunkers, not the Terminators. The other ones. Aggressors.
Yeah,
aggressors. There we go. Yeah, we love an aggressor. But yeah, this is. It looks like this is a lot of parts actually for something out of a push fit kit.
Is that an engine?
Yeah, because it's basically a big walker. Oh. It's like a big walker with a massive Gatling cannon.
Have they detailed something inside that we're not even going to see?
I mean that sort of thing. That sort of thing.
I thought it was a car.
And the last sprue. The last sprue. More Ork boys. More Ork boys.
Just Ork boys.
Oh, that's the choppy guy. This is the guy I quite like, which is
yeah.
This fella. That's his arm, that's his body, I think.
Oh, he's got quite a big body, doesn't he?
Yeah, so there we go. And you've got to show the arm when I'm pointing at it.
I thought you wanted me to show him.
No. Here we go. So there he is. That's him.
Yeah, his body.
Yeah, good.
My question is, why are some Orks bigger than others?
The more fighting they do, the bigger they get.
Oh, they're psychic.
Yeah, so they grow as they...
Look how small he is, and then big.
It is a thing. There we go. Anyway, that's the contents of the box. That's all of it. What do you think to that box, Matthew?
I really like the main...
There's no point looking at the box now. You turned off the Matthew cam.
Matthew cam's coming back. I really like these other than him. Don't count him.
Apart from the paint boy.
Yeah, because he's just quite boring.
And that's in terms of the models. I mean, I think my problem with it is Indomitus was exciting. Indomitus was exciting because we had the very plain Primaris come out, which were very vanilla. They were functional, but they were plain. And then we had Indomitus where they were much more robed with
like that.
Scrolls and things. So we saw a lot more of that. And everyone was sort of... And then we had all the Necrons, which were a big refresh. That box was truly exciting.
Is that the one I started on?
Yeah, because that was in Imperium magazine. That's what we got in that. And then you got Leviathan. So Leviathan was... Yeah, we had Terminators. And everyone loves a Terminator. And the Tyranids were great. And that was exciting. Frankly, there isn't anything in this box that really excites to that level. But
me neither.
What I would say is that this box is technically excellent. Every miniature in this box is beautifully crafted, technically excellent. They look great. But they're just not exciting because we're not getting anything particularly new. There's
no big factor.
Yeah, there's nothing to make you go, wow.
He had the... Because the Necrons were new in Indomitus.
No, they weren't new, but it was a big refresh for them. I think we've got the obviously we've got the captain. I think that's possibly the best captain they've ever done. I think that's a great model.
Put a helmet on him and he would be very cool.
I think it just shows how much they've come on with the models, about how great these look as a piece of moulded plastic. Go back to the start of Primaris, and we really have moved on in terms of what they can do technically. But it's just nothing particularly new. It's intercessors, and they're a little bit different to old intercessors. It's eradicators, which have a different weapon to the old eradicators. It's a Primaris captain. We have seen so many. I wouldn't like to count how many Primaris captains there are. At some point, there's enough for us to do like a video just to comparing the various captains that are in circulation.
Because you get these single releases, and then you get them in the box every year.
Yeah, I mean the. What we call them, the Stern Guard.
Vanguard.
The Vanguard, whichever ones they are. So the Vanguard, jetpacks flying with swords. I really like them, but are they that much different from the Assault Intercessor with a jetpack? Not really, not wildly.
I think if they want to sell, they gotta add one big thing, like with the not Terminator. Were they Terminators? Yeah, the Terminators. They were big, they were new, like you said.
Yeah.
But there's nothing in really here that's like big and shiny and it takes your attention quickly.
The only thing I would say with the Orks, my only real issue with the Orks is they just lack a bit of the joy that we've had with previous Orks.
Well, what, you expect them to be happy?
Well, no, but normally there's a sense of humour with them, where they're all a bit like...
That's not humorous to you.
They're all having fun with it. Well, yeah, I mean, the Weirdboy is good. He is, obviously that is a really wacky, mad... It's just mad. But the other Orks, normally, there's a little bit of a cheeky sort of thing going on with them, you know what I mean? And this time they are brutal. And that is fine, but I don't. As a change of emphasis, I wasn't that keen. I'd much rather have a cheeky orc. You know what I mean? Little cheeky orc.
Then maybe they're a bit angry.
Just a little bit of a cheeky orc.
They might be a bit angry they keep losing Armageddon.
Cheeky orc.
Remember they're on Armageddon now. Remember they're on Armageddon now. They might be angry they keep losing.
Yeah, maybe so. Anyway, there we go. I mean, you know, I like the box. It doesn't set my world alight in the way that some of the other ones have done. But it is functionally excellent, and there are some models in it, like that captain that I really wanted. I wanted the Vanguard.
Shh. Don't forget the ceremonial rock.
Oh, well, they're almost all on rocks.
Yeah, exactly.
Almost all of them on models
They need
on
the
rocks.
ceremonial
That
rock.
is just the thing now, I think, to be honest. That is just the thing.
Try to make them look more dynamic.
Anyway, there we go. We've whittled quite a lot. We spent a lot of time on this box.
45 minutes of wittering.
Well, it won't be 45 minutes by the time I've edited out all our wittering.
25 minutes.
Oh, if we're lucky. If we're lucky. Anyway, there we go. So that was the Armageddon box. Hope you enjoyed, and we will see you with our next video. Like I say, we're going to have a few weeks until the June video, if they actually make any reveals. But I do have some other videos planned out that we're likely to get out next week, so there'll probably be a couple of videos coming before we get to that anyway. Anyway, what have we got to say to the viewers?
Bye, don't like and subscribe and hit the bell.
Bye.
Lots of Matthew Cam today.
You enjoyed your Matthew Cam, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Matthew
bye.
Cam.